Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
The following is a class given by His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj on June 8th, 2014 at New Pani Hati Dham in Atlanta, Georgia. The class was about Danda Mahotsav pastimes.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Bhagavate Vacharam Pangurangayateyam Yatkipadamaham Vande Sriyam Devtarinam Paramanandamadavam Sri Chaitanya-eswaram. Hariom Tatsat. We have a verse.
Do we have a verse?
Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Chaitanya Charitamrita.
Why he needs about Nityananda. And Nityananda says, you're like a thief. Come here, I'll punish you.
Where Nityananda Prabhu says, you're like a thief. Come here, I will punish you.
I will punish you.
Okay.
He
Text
says,
47. Shuni Prabhu kahe chora dili darshana. Aya aya ajitora karimu dandana. Translation. Hearing this, Lord Nityananda Prabhu said, you are a thief. Now you have come to see me. Come here, come here. Today I shall punish you.
so that's why one of the names of this festival
So that's why one of the names of this festival
is the Danda Mahotsav,
is the Danda Mahotsav,
Festival of Punishment.
Festival of Punishment.
Of course, nobody usually associates a festival with punishment.
Of course, nobody usually associates a festival with punishment.
But Lord Nityananda, he was very funny.
But Lord Nityananda, he was very funny.
He had a sense of humor.
He had a sense of humor.
So, his saying that he would punish Raghunath Das,
So he's saying that he would punish Raghunath Das.
it means that he'll give him mercy.
It means that he will give him mercy.
So, of course, Raghunath Das didn't run out to Lord Nityananda. Okay, punish me.
Of course, Raghunath Das did not run up to Lord Nityananda. Okay, punish me.
He didn't move.
He didn't move.
He didn't know what to think.
He didn't know what to think.
And Lord Nityananda got up,
Lord Nityananda got up
put his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das.
and put his lotus feet on the head of Raghunath Das.
Haribo. He said, today,
He said, today,
a punishment
a punishment,
is you
you
feed
feed
all my associates, me and all my associates,
me and all my associates
with flat rice
with flat rice
and yogurt
and yogurt
and fruits.
and fruits.
That was a punishment.
That was the punishment.
And we'll see how
And we'll see how
Raghunath Das,
Raghunath Das,
he took this punishment.
he took this punishment.
So, Raghunath Das, he was very happy.
So Raghunath Das, he was very happy.
And immediately told his assistants to get some clay pots and yogurt and all ingredients.
So he immediately told his assistants to get some clay pots, some yogurt, and all other ingredients.
But as soon as he ordered some things,
But as soon as he ordered some things,
the word got out.
the word got out.
There's a mahotsav, there's a big festival,
There's a mahotsav, there's a big festival,
a big feast,
big feast
the bank of the Ganges,
on the bank of the Ganges,
held by Lord Nityananda.
held by Lord Nityananda.
And so, a number of Brahmins, gentlemen, they appeared there to see the fun.
So a number of Brahmins and gentlemen, they appeared there to see the fun.
And so then seeing them, Das, he sent out the raw ingredients.
So then seeing them, Raghunath Das, he sent out for more ingredients.
And pretty soon the place filled up.
Pretty soon the place filled up.
And he had ordered 6 or 7 large pots,
He had ordered 6 or 7 large pots,
clay pots.
clay pots.
I've seen these type of clay pots still in use today in some villages.
I've seen these types of clay pots still in use today in some villages.
They're like 5 or 6 feet high,
They're like 5 or 6 feet high.
and they store rice paddy and the different grains
And they store rice paddy and different grains
because the mice, they can't chew through the terracotta.
because the mice, they can't chew through the terracotta.
So he used these gigantic pots to mix and soak the chira.
So he used these gigantic pots to mix and soak the chira.
And then he got many other pots,
And then he got many other pots,
little pots,
little ones,
to give the other person 2 pots.
to give every person 2 pots.
1 yogurt
1 yogurt
and 1 condensed milk.
and 1 condensed milk.
So like this, Raghunath Das, he altered the pots,
So like this, Raghunath Das, he offered the pots.
and then he gave to Lord Nityananda.
And then he gave to Lord Nityananda
Lord Nityananda and all the other devotees.
and all the other devotees.
In Pani Hati,
In Pani Hati,
today, about 2 acres.
there is today about 2 acres.
There must have been much more land 500 years ago.
There must have been much more land 500 years ago.
And it is right on the Ganges.
It is right on the Ganges.
The tree under which Lord Nityananda sat
And the tree under which Lord Nityananda sat,
is still there.
it's still there.
And devotees go and bow down, take darshan of that tree.
And devotees go and bow down and take darshan of that tree.
And about 100, 150 meters
And about 100 or 115 meters
away is the house and temple of Raghava Pandit.
is the house and temple of Raghava Pandit.
And he had the blessing that Radharani would cook in his house every day.
And Raghava Pandit had the blessing that Radharani would cook in his house every day.
And Radharani had a blessing.
And Radharani had a blessing
From Durvasa Muni.
from Durvasa Muni
Whatever she cooked would be nectar.
that whatever she cooked would be nectar.
So he was actually cooking and serving Lord Nityananda, Lord Chaitanya, the prasadam had been prepared by Radharani.
So Raghava Pandit was actually cooking and serving to Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya the prasadam that had been prepared by Radharani.
Pani Hati is one of the places that Lord Chaitanya visits every day.
Pani Hati is one of the places that Lord Chaitanya visits every day.
So Lord Nityananda, he was a great human, and at that time, around the time that showed up,
So Lord Nityananda was in a great humor, and at that time Raghava Pandit showed up.
he said, I have prepared you all kinds of preparations in ghee,
He said, I prepared you all kinds of preparations in ghee,
and it's all to the deity,
and it's offered to the deity.
and waiting there,
It's waiting there,
waiting for you to come and take your lunch.
waiting for you to come and take your lunch.
Lord Nityananda said, I belong to a cowherd family,
But Lord Nityananda said, I belong to a cowherd family,
and I like to take my snack along a picnic alongside the river
and I like to take my snack and my picnic alongside the river
with my associates.
with my associates.
And there we have our time together.
And there we have our time together.
I'll come later to take a meal at your house.
I'll come later to take a meal at your house.
Meanwhile, sit down,
Meanwhile, Sridham,
sit down,
sit down.
give him 2 thoughts.
And he gave him 2 pots.
And then he called Lord Chaitanya.
So then he called Lord Chaitanya.
At that time, Lord Chaitanya was in South India.
At that time, Lord Chaitanya was in South India.
He brought him there by his meditation.
But he brought him there by his meditation.
And Lord Nityananda, he took Lord Chaitanya by the hand and he walked to the crowds of people.
Lord Nityananda, he took Lord Chaitanya by the hand and he walked through the crowds of people.
He took some morsels of chiradai
He took some morsels of chiradai
from the pots of the devotees
from the pots of the devotees.
and he shoved them in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya.
And he shoved them in the mouth of Lord Chaitanya.
And Lord Chaitanya took samples from the pots of devotees.
And Lord Chaitanya took samples from the pots of the devotees.
And they're eating them. They're eating them.
They're eating from them. The devotees were eating from these pots.
So he's taking their remnants
So he's taking the devotees' remnants
and he's putting that in the mouth of Lord Nitai.
and he's putting that in the mouth of Lord Nitai.
And this day Nitai Gaur, they're wandering amongst the devotees.
In this way, Nitai Gaur, they're wandering amongst the devotees.
And no one understood what they're doing.
And nobody understood, what are they doing?
They're taking out chira from the pot, taking it. The Lord Chaitanya is invisible.
Taking out chira from a pot. And Lord Chaitanya, he was invisible.
Only a few fortunate souls would see him.
Only a few fortunate souls could see him.
The Lord Nitai it disappeared.
So Lord Nityananda would take chair and
It would disappear.
it would disappear.
And they both sat down
Then they both sat down
and they enjoyed taking the flat rice and yogurt.
They enjoyed taking the flat rice and yogurt.
And Lord Nityananda said to everyone,
And Lord Nityananda said to everyone,
chant Haribol.
chant Haribol!
From that moment on, if anyone wanted more,
From that moment on, if anyone wanted more,
they would say Haribol.
they would say Haribol!
Not enough. Haribol. And they're overwhelmed and bliss. Haribol. The spirit was very high.
So the spirit was very high.
And now Nityananda, he was so blissful
And Lord Nityananda, he was so blissful
to see Lord Chaitanya there, to see all the devotees.
to see Lord Chaitanya there, to see all the devotees.
Then he left some remnants in the pots.
Then he left some remnants in the pots.
He left.
And he left.
All those pots were given to the other senior devotees there,
So 4 of the pots were given to the other senior devotees there.
like Ram Ravi Ramdas,
Like Ram Abhiram Das,
Pani Ram Ramdas,
Mini Ketan Ram Das,
and others.
and others.
And then more pots.
And then more pots. 4 pots.
How many is it? 10 pots. Were given to Raghunath Das.
Then 3 pots were given to Raghunath Das.
He took a few remnants.
He took a few remnants.
They distributed amongst his devotees,
And then he distributed it amongst his devotees,
his helpers.
his helpers.
So, but the pastime doesn't end there.
But the pastime doesn't end there.
We usually tell out to here
We usually tell it up to here.
the secret ending.
But there's a secret ending.
You're probably hungry.
But you're probably hungry.
We're hungry to hear from you.
Lord Nityananda went to the house of Raghava Pandit,
Lord Nityananda went to the house of Raghava Pandit.
and there he induced all the devotees to dance.
And there he induced all the devotees to dance.
See? Everybody has to dance. I don't know how, but I'll have to do it too.
Everyone has to dance. I don't know how, but I'm going to do it too.
And then Lord Nityananda danced.
Then Lord Nityananda danced.
And Lord Chaitanya, one of the 5 places, he said he would always be.
And Lord Chaitanya, one of the 5 places he said he would always be
Wherever Lord Nityananda dances.
is wherever Lord Nityananda dances.
His dancing is out of this world.
His dancing is out of this world.
Lord Nitai, Lord Chaitanya, we cannot imagine the dancing.
Lord Nitai, Lord Chaitanya, we cannot imagine their dancing.
So Lord Nityananda danced, and it was so beautiful. all the devotees were clapping and looking on, chanting.
So Lord Nityananda danced, and it was so beautiful. All the devotees were clapping and chanting.
And Lord Nityananda, when he saw Lord Chaitanya there, he was more enthused.
And Lord Nityananda, when he saw Lord Chaitanya there, he was more enthused.
Others could not see Lord Chaitanya,
Others could not see Lord Chaitanya,
but Lord Nitai saw him.
but Lord Nitai saw him.
Like this, the kirtan ecstasy was going on.
So like this, the kirtan ecstasy was going on.
Then Raghuram, and then Raghuram Das,
Then Raghunath Das,
after the kirtan, when Lord Nityananda was sitting down,
after the kirtan where Lord Nityananda was sitting down,
he approached him,
he approached him,
bowed down.
and Raghunath Das bowed down.
He said that I have tried again and again to join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
I have tried again and again to join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu,
but I always failed.
but I've always failed.
I feel like a dwarf trying to catch the moon.
I feel like a dwarf who is trying to catch the moon.
I realize only by your mercy
I realize only by your mercy
is it possible to get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
is it possible to get the mercy of Lord Chaitanya.
Please have the mercy on me,
So please shower the mercy on me,
so that I can be part of Lord Chaitanya's
so I can be part of Lord Chaitanya's
personal associate.
personal associate.
And Lord Nityananda, he revealed
Lord Nityananda, he revealed
that Lord Chaitanya had this festival
that Lord Chaitanya had this festival
just to bless you.
just to bless you.
And he came,
And he came,
danced amongst the devotees,
danced amongst the devotees.
he took prasadam.
He took prasadam.
So understand,
So understand,
you are now accepted.
you are now accepted.
There will be no impediment
There will be no impediment
for you to reach Lord Chaitanya.
for you to reach Lord Chaitanya.
And everyone is not allowed to help with this flat rice yogurt.
So not everyone is allowed to help with this flat rice yogurt yagya.
Sorry, everyone cannot help.
I'm sorry, but everyone cannot help.
Only those who want the mercy.
Only those who want the mercy.
Those who want the mercy, they can help.
Those who want the mercy, they can help.
Because if you help, who knows what mercy happens?
Because if you help, who knows what mercy happens?
I can't be responsible.
I can't be responsible.
And then again, Lord Nitai put his feet on the head of Raghunath Das.
So then again, Lord Nitai put his feet on the head of Raghunath Das.
And Raghunath Das, he took Raghunath Pandit aside.
So Raghunath Das, he took Raghava Pandit aside.
He said, keep this a secret.
He said, I want to keep this a secret.
So he found the treasure of Lord Nitai.
So he found the treasure of Lord Nitai.
He gave 100 gold coins.
And he gave 100 gold coins.
So he said, don't tell Lord Nityananda while I'm here.
He said, don't tell Lord Nityananda why I'm here.
When I want, then he can be told.
When I want, then he
When
can.
I'm gone,
When I'm gone, then he can be told.
then he told Raghava Pandit.
Then he told Raghava Pandit,
I want to give also to all those devotees, the associates, the assistants of assistants.
so I want to give also to the associates and the assistants of the assistants.
Some 15 gold coins, some 12, some 10, some 5.
Some 15 gold coins, some 10 gold coins, some 12, some 5.
So Raghava Pandit made up one list,
So Raghava Pandit made up a list.
and that was seen by Raghunath Das,
And that was seen by Raghunath Das.
and he gave 100 tolas,
And he gave 100 tolas.
some, I think a tola is around 11 grams,
A tola is around 11 grams.
and a couple larger pieces of gold.
A couple pieces of gold.
So he gave that to be distributed amongst all the devotees.
So he gave that to be distributed amongst all the devotees.
Then he took a boat,
Then he took a boat
went home.
and went home.
So this Pani Hati is a very special place.
So this Pani Hati is a very special place.
There's a Raghava Pandit's kitchen.
There's Raghava Pandit's kitchen.
He used to send the Raghava Choli every year.
He used to send the Raghava Choli every year
Bags of prasadam.
to take some prasadam.
Bags of prasadam.
Bags of prasadam.
Some had an expiry date,
Some had an expiry date,
1 year.
1 year.
Some 6 months.
Some 6 months.
Some 3 months.
Some 3 months.
Some 2 months, 1 month.
Some 2 months or 1 month.
So I went to the temple of Nasinaji in Nagdar.
So I went to the temple of Lord Srinathji in Nathdwar.
There they don't pay the pujaris, and they sell it.
There they don't pay the pujaris.
They give them some Mahaprasad.
They give them some Mahaprasad.
So that they sell and maintain their family.
So then the prasadam they sell, and that way they maintain their family.
So there's one place where the pujaris sit at a certain time and sell their prasadam.
So there's one place that the pujaris sit, and at a certain time they sell their prasadam.
So they have like that. This one is 30 days, 3 months. There's 2 months. There's 1 month.
So they have like that a list. This one expires in 3 months, this one in 2 months, and 1 month, like that.
And they had some yogurt and cucumber.
And then they had some yogurt and cucumber.
There's one expiry date, 3 hours.
This one expiry date 3 hours.
You have it.
You can have it.
So it's still, that calculation is still there.
So that calculation is still there.
Anyway, here in Pani Hati Dhama,
Here in Pani Hati Dhama,
mercy flows.
mercy flows.
In Tagore,
Nitai Gaur,
They have their famous festival,
They have their famous festival,
Chiradai Mahotsav,
Chiradai Mahotsav,
the Danda Mahotsav.
the Danda Mahotsav.
See, Lord Nitai was always in Bengal,
Lord Nitai was always in West Bengal,
but somehow Raghunath Das, he never took the mercy of Lord Nityananda.
he had never took the mercy of Lord Nityananda.
Then he went directly to Lord Chaitanya.
He would always go directly to Lord Chaitanya.
Even once he was able
Even
to go directly to Lord Chaitanya.
Even once he was able to go directly to Lord Chaitanya.
But every time he got sent back.
But every time he got sent back.
So now he got the mercy of Lord Nityananda.
So now he got the mercy of Lord Nityananda.
And with that mercy,
And with that mercy,
he got Lord Chaitanya.
he got Lord Chaitanya.
He got the service of Shodamana.
He got the service of Swarup Damodar.
He got the association of Rupa and Sanatana.
He got the association of Rupa and Sanatana.
Then the association of Lord Chaitanya in the beginning.
He got the association of course, Lord Chaitanya in the beginning.
And then now
Then in Vrindavan,
all the Vrajavasis,
all the Brajvasis.
in Radhakunda,
In Radhakund
and in Govardhan,
and in Govardhan.
he had a strong desire to serve Radha.
And he had a strong desire to serve Radha Madhav.
Ahogadi Madhav awesome. So all these things plus his Harinam and his second initiation.
So all these things plus his Harinam and second initiation.
He got by the mercy of his Guru.
He got by the mercy of his Guru.
So that was his meditation.
So that was his meditation.
So today we observe this Chiradai Mahotsav,
So today we observe this Chiradai Mahotsav.
and we also observe the visit of Prabhupada here.
And we also observe the visit of Prabhupada here.
So we have after breakfast Prabhupada Leela Smaran.
So we have after breakfast a Prabhupada Leela Smaran.
And here's an opportunity for us to serve.
Now here's an opportunity for us to serve.
There's another opportunity,
There's another opportunity,
which is to help make Prabhupada's dream come true,
which is to help make Prabhupada's dream come true.
to help the temple of Vedic Planetarium.
To help the Temple of Vedic Planetarium.
So Radha Jivandas will speak something on that.
So Radha Jivandas will speak something on that.
Our opportunity now, by coming here, whether it's nature, Dharya, or chanting, dancing,
Our opportunity now, whether it is to make Chiradai or chanting and dancing,
a little bit of everything,
a little bit of everything,
or as much as we can do.
as much as we can do.
We try to do some seva,
We try to do some seva,
get a taste.
to get a taste.
You see, and in the material world, everybody wants to enjoy the senses.
See, in the material world, everyone wants to enjoy their senses.
That's natural.
That's natural.
But it also cheats us.
But it also cheats us.
Like the prayers of the Devas.
Like the prayers of the Devas.
They prayed when Lord Chaitanya was in the womb of his mother.
They prayed to Lord Chaitanya when he was in the womb of his mother.
So we don't need material blessings.
We don't need material blessings.
We have enough material pleasures.
We have enough material pleasures.
In fact, we have too much.
In fact, we have too much.
We have so much we forget
We have so much we forget
to serve your lotus feet.
to serve your lotus feet.
So we understand that in this pastime,
So we understand that in this pastime,
in this avatar,
you're
you're giving freely love of Krishna.
You're giving out freely love of Krishna.
So please don't forget us.
So please don't forget us.
Don't forget your devotees on the celestial planets.
Don't forget your devotees on the celestial planets.
Give us your mercy too.
Give us your mercy too.
We as human beings
We as human beings
have such a great blessing.
have such a great blessing.
And how Prabhupada, he was predicted in the Puranas.
And how Srila Prabhupada, he was predicted in the Puranas.
He will come and spread the Harinam all over the world.
He will come and he will spread Harinam all over the world.
And we could have his association.
And we could have his association.
You can still see his videos, his films,
You can still see his videos and films,
hear his lectures,
hear his lectures,
hear about him from people that saw him firsthand.
hear about him from people that saw him personally.
So much mercy.
So much mercy.
So we should try to take advantage of this great opportunity as possible.
So we should try to take advantage of this great opportunity as much as possible.
So Prabhupada ki Jai, Nitai Gaur ki Jai, Gaur Nitai ki Jai, Radha Sudhadra ki Jai, Radha Madan Mohan ki Jai.
H.H.Jayapataka Maharaj ki
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare